If you were to ask any of my mates about me, hopefully they'd say I was a great mate, someone who loves his family, and not he's just that short bloke that you see on screen all the time.
I went out for lunch one day in between meetings. When the waiter came over, he asked me if I was capable of feeding myself. I told him politely that I've been feeding myself for quite a number of years now.
I wanted this one bartender come out behind the bar to take me order. She bent down and talked to me really slowly. Once she'd taken me order, she then patted me on the shoulder as if to make me feel better.
Doctors told me I'd never walk. Check where I am now.
I remember when I was out on the street once, I asked someone to give me directions, but instead of talking to me, they bent down and spoke to my guide dog instead. My guide dog is exceptionally well trained, but she's just not a sat-nav.
You get comments about my disability, or they can get a little bit tiring. Some people think I've had an accident in the kitchen, maybe I chopped my hand off with this knife.
But you do get some odd questions sometimes. So just to be clear, because I use a wheelchair doesn't mean I was in the Paralympics.
Sometimes when I'm out, people try and high-five me.
Hey!
You wouldn't just do that to anyone, would you?
Can't see my disability, so sometimes when I'm using disabled spaces, people take an unusual interest in me.
One of the things that's really awkward for me is when you're out, you're in a nightclub, you're having a great time, and then all of a sudden someone comes up and they grab you and they hug you and they go, "Oh, it's really good to see you getting out, mate, you're really brave." And then you're left covered in their lovely sweat from all their dancing. Lovely.
Find out how you can end the awkward by clicking below to visit our website. Or check out some other Scope films on awkwardness.